Hey guys, what's up? Hope y'all are doing really well tonight. Just finished another reading for y'all, collective reading. I'm just going to do one kind of general. That one turned really spiritual, which you know I love those. So always welcome those. But this is going to be just pretty general, I think. We'll see what comes out. I'm just going to do tarot for right now and see where this reading takes us. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week thus far. Enjoying yourself. Thank you guys as always for all of your likes, shares, and your subscribes. I definitely appreciate all of you guys and all your continued support. Wow, look at that. 10 of Wands coming right out. I'm just noticing where I've had my cups throughout the day. I'm sorry. Should have probably taken a look at that. All right, so we got the 10 of Wands. A lot of burdens. Okay, very burdened here. But look at that. It looks like burdens are being lifted now or put down in some way. I don't know if you're a person that maybe this is part of your duty, or maybe you're just a person that helps a lot of other people here. Wow. Okay. The Sun card coming out. Yeah, I think something's coming in for you, honestly. This looks like some kind of success, or let's keep going. Oh, yeah, some kind of success here. Somebody's not juggling anymore. It looks to me like somebody's trying to lay down some kind of burdens here. And maybe the burdens are because they have too many responsibilities here. This is Six of Coins. It's definitely about, this could be somebody who's given a lot to other people. I feel like this might be a job for somebody. Maybe it is their job, but maybe it's just what they do in life in general here. And maybe that has brought them a lot of success, or maybe this is telling me that a lot of people hold them in some kind of high regard as well. But they're ready to stop juggling. I feel like there's a child too. I don't know if someone has a new child, or there could be some kind of pregnancy as well. Something about a child. 5 of Coins here. King of Cups. Okay. Okay, so maybe somebody's putting down all this and no longer juggling. Okay, this has something to do with their success. Maybe somebody's been putting in a lot of work, feeling like they've depleted themselves to be successful. That's what I feel. Okay, so juggling a lot of different things. This is somebody that's definitely not going to be juggling anymore, though. Again, this is someone who, they may have actually lost a job or went through some kind of financial loss in some way. I could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio here, but certainly doesn't have to be. I do have Leo here as well. It doesn't have to be either of those, but what I'm getting is somebody is very emotional, or they could be having a lot of emotions over this right now. Yeah, I'm getting a lot around. Maybe this is actually attached. You know, a lot of people attach what they do to their actual identity. Like, this is who I am, which it's not. It's what you do. But, you know, maybe it has something to do with that. Yeah, look at this. So whatever this contract was, whatever this partnership was, look at this. Reversals. 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse here. This is something that maybe somebody did for a long time, and something's been broken. Whatever this tie was, I do feel like it's around, it could have been a partnership such as a business, but it could also be around some kind of work partnership as well. It could also just be around, it could also be around a family, or some kind of partnership, like if it's marital or something like that is what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody is trying to move in a different direction here. Finally breaking away from the past. It could be a past that held them back quite a bit here. I have a Queen of Wands energy here, so Sag energy, but I also have Aries energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Virgo, let's see. Oh yeah, definitely have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus here. So maybe somebody is feeling good about moving forward here. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could be feeling, okay, so nobody's no longer hanging up. You know, this could be you or somebody that you're dealing with here, because I feel like if you were holding on to another energy, yet finding that you were a bit stuck here, maybe it was it was something that you really were eyeing and wanted to be successful at, especially in this. You know, you could have been very dedicated to this situation here. I think somebody here is actually leaving that behind. Somebody's leaving the past behind here. And it could have been something that they had strong ties with, or something that they felt very strongly about. You know, this card is in reverse. I feel like somebody's not getting their flowers, okay? Somebody is not willing to give those flowers, right, to the other person anymore. It's just, it definitely seems to me like somebody is getting ready to go out in a different direction. And this could be somebody that's feeling very passionate, very inspiring in some way here. Could be some kind of recognition going around this too. I'm noticing that this person is actually holding a dragon, right? It looks like a phoenix actually rising maybe. All right, so this could be somebody who's been down quite a bit that is actually a phoenix now rising from the ashes here. The Knight of Cups. Okay, is this person marching towards someone else here? Okay, so this might be about love actually. Somebody is kind of following their heart, definitely getting a lot of emotions here, almost feeling like if this is someone who has left a job or another situation to move towards you, I would kind of watch that just a little bit. I do think this is a person that never forgot about you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, somebody who is definitely held tight to you. This person could have lost a lot in whatever this severance has been, okay, or this separation of sorts have been here. This could have been somebody, of course, that was hanging on to, again, to someone here or something about the past for a long time. Or again, this could be you. Just take it as it resonates. But somebody might be finding you very attractive as well. Feeling like they have a whole lot of emotions when it comes to you. There's something about, okay, let's keep going, because I feel like there's something out here about not being able to get over another person. It could be an Aquarius energy, Aquarius, Libra, or, yeah, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy here as well. Look, something is coming towards you here. Okay, I don't know if you're going to see it here in this Queen of Swords energy, actually, or this could be actually who is moving towards you. I'm going to have to break these down a little bit more. But I feel like somebody here is coming towards you. Maybe they want to speak some kind of truth here. This is a person that maybe did not invest in the past, is what I'm getting. So you're definitely probably not going to see this coming. I definitely feel like it's somebody who's very emotional about some kind of ending. And whatever this ending is, I know it could be family, but I'm kind of feeling like work is related here. Work is involved in some way. I'm wondering if somebody actually lost a job. They could have lost a job and a home, actually. They definitely lost themselves for a little bit is what I feel. It could have even been spiritually in some way. This person could have been religious, spiritual. Doesn't matter. It all has a spiritual essence, right? Somebody is definitely feeling devoid of... Actually, I feel like somebody here is feeling devoid of a lot. And I think it has everything to do to something that they've actually been through. But I almost want to say, is this a choice? They were doing a lot of things to be successful, to present as successful. I think they felt like they were taking steps in the right direction here. But they were juggling too much. Also an illness here. Somebody could have been through a dark night of the soul. We'll keep going. Yeah, I think you're going to get some kind... I think somebody might want to talk to you. There's going to be some kind of movement that is happening here. Look at this, taking it out of a hangman status. If you've been in a hangman status with someone, you may be receiving a message just kind of out of the blue pretty soon here. And maybe some kind of an apology as well, but definitely some kind of show of emotion. Yeah, I don't know if this is also, this could also be a child. I do see 2 children in this spread as well. I definitely see a fire sign child. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody also wants to talk about another child here. I feel like this is a... see. Part of me wants to say that maybe there's a child involved, but I don't know how that would be. If it's your child, maybe you guys share a child, something like that. What is this Ten of Wands here? What is this about? Heartbroken. Okay, somebody's been carrying around a lot of heartbreak here because maybe they were waiting on somebody to come back or waiting on somebody to make a decision and that person did not. Maybe this person couldn't figure out a way to travel as well. Three of Wands in reverse here. Couldn't travel to be with another individual. I do feel like somebody is heartbroken because they could have been waiting on somebody else to make some kind of return here. Something could have also happened on a trip. I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe something happened on a trip as well. Something maybe was found out on a trip. Wow. About some kind of betrayal, some kind of lies, some kind of things that were hidden is what it looks like to me. Could have been about a water sign child here. I'm sorry. That definitely not a water sign, a child here. It could have been, again, a Cancer. Why am I saying these things? Maybe there's got to be something with water here, okay? Maybe because this person is so emotional, but it could have been a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius child as well. Maybe somebody is finding out a child is not theirs. Huh. And, okay, wow. Interesting. Okay, because I'm feeling a very, very strong pull to the child here. Maybe somebody is finding out some kind of truth. Maybe that a child is not theirs. Yeah. So whoever they've been investing in here and working very hard for, and it looks like juggling for and giving to, maybe they're finding out that there's been some kind of fallacy here, some kind of lies here. Somebody knows that something was not true. Okay, somebody knows that somebody's been lying to them and maybe been a bit deceptive or deceitful. And this was definitely somewhere that they have been throwing all their money and their time into. This is where they've been investing. Yeah, this was family. This could have been a husband and wife. This could have been their whole family here, you know, tied into this in some way. This could have been somebody who brought another person emotional fulfillment. It could be somebody that somebody saw something, they saw it all with another person here. Okay, so that's why this Two of Cups here is in reverse, as well as the Six of Cups here. Somebody could be getting some kind of divorce then, or there's definitely some kind of split up. Something is definitely not together anymore. And I see that the past is no longer an option. Somebody is actually walking away from that. If this is you, Queen of Wands energy, okay, yeah, I think you're very confident in what you're doing here and walking away. Okay, but I almost feel like somebody could be walking towards this energy as well, because I do see love and romance coming in, and I see that it's somebody, maybe they're walking away to somebody that they've been holding on to. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're highly emotional over what has happened here, because it may have actually sent them into a dark night of the soul. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay. It's definitely a person that I feel tries to stay in control of their emotions completely. Stone face, right? So you may not see. There they are walking away, I'm telling you. Yeah. Stone face. So if you know them, or even if you're involved with them, you may not even see this coming. Or if that's you, I mean, they're not going to see it coming. It's what I'm getting. And we see the Eight of Cups next to it, but it is happening. Somebody is getting out of a bad situation that has left them heartbroken, and there's been a lot of lies and stuff. Look at that. Lovers in reverse too. Probably some cheating. Well, definitely if a child is not theirs. Probably some cheating as well. Infidelity here. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this person is slowly coming out of some kind of sadness at this time. I'm wondering if this has something to do, they could have stayed in something as well for a child here, and now they're finding out kind of what's been done in the dark here. If there was a choice at some particular point, having a child may have been the deciding factor to stay in a certain place. Regardless, it looks like something didn't work out. Somebody is definitely heartbroken over something at this time. They could be heartbroken as well with this 4. Is that a 4 or a 5? Oh, it's a 5. Okay, with a 5. Yeah, this other heartbroken regret. I feel like they're trying to come out of that, though. Maybe they've been sitting in that. They could have been watching another person as well. And now this very slow kind of, not only watching, analyzing. Okay, analyzing, maybe thinking about their next move, something like that. Look at that. Yeah, because all of this, what I'm feeling here is there's some kind of stalemate in a situation. I've seen it twice. I see the hangman here, and then I'm seeing this as well. So there's definitely some kind of stalemate here. They may be trying to move towards somebody here where there's been a stalemate, where there hasn't been any kind of communication. With the swords, I feel like there could be some kind of truth as well. You could both have each other blocked out. Okay. Spirit, what else? Let me see, what do they want from the collective? What is, I mean, why even move towards this stalemate? Wow. 10 of Cups upright, are you kidding me? Oh, heavens. So if this was something, you know, like I said, if there's a choice made in the past that was for the good of a child or something like that, I think that this person is figuring out that somebody else is actually their happiness. Maybe they see someone else here as their happiness. Maybe they're looking for some kind of harmony here, some kind of alignment with somebody. They could consider someone family. This is definitely a person that's made some bad decisions. I feel like they might be a bit guarded as well, though. You know, this is a person that spends a lot of time focusing on their work, on their hustle, on their grind. Okay, they could actually be a bit of a workaholic. I also feel, though, with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you might be dealing with somebody, especially if they're watching you here in this Page of Swords energy. Maybe they are a little jealous or a little envious of maybe what you're doing, how you're living, but you're coming up in Queen of Wands energy, so maybe they're jealous of attention. Okay, maybe attention that you're getting from others, if they're seeing that or if they know about that in some way. Maybe just the thought of it, you know, jealousy, you know, it's not restricted to just what you see. We can create plenty of scenarios in our mind, right? Yeah. I feel like this person is concerned, though, and that's why they're taking, that's why the stalemate could have been going on for so long. They are trying to heal something or let, it's crazy, I almost feel like let enough time go by. You know, it could have been years, right? But they've been caught up in their own little thing over here. This person definitely has a habit of living beyond their means as well. I mean, that's something that you should know, and may possibly be in the middle of some kind of financial setback. This is somebody that I feel like is carrying a lot of tension. They still have a lot of tension in their life here. They may feel like there's some kind of competition around you as well. I think that also puts them kind of in their ego. And now we see the 5 of Cups upright, okay? Again, there's that regret, disappointment, okay? Grief. They could be pessimistic that they're going to be able to get through this, all right? Especially with the competition. So you could have a lot of other people that are around you as well. I definitely feel very strong. Oh my gosh, in my gut, that someone feels like what they thought was a noble decision has been kind of a disaster. Okay. And I know that they were lied to in some way. They feel like they believed a lie in some way. Yeah, I think they're really sad here because they feel like whatever they're bringing to the table, you're just going to say no. Okay, they could definitely feel like you have released them in some way. You've found some sense of freedom here. Maybe they're also seeing you live in a way where you have, you've kind of shed your own burdens here. You feel like you're living a kind of a lighter life. You seem happier without them. Okay. What are their feelings towards the collective? Did I say that? I said, what do they want from you, right? What are their feelings towards the collective? They're impatient. Very impatient. See, I don't like this. I don't like this. I think they're upset. They are impatient because they definitely feel like there's been some kind of lack of growth in this situation. Okay, but how can you grow with somebody who's been with somebody else unless you know that they've been out of this situation? I definitely feel like we have someone here who maybe likes to get what they want, but there's almost like a control vibe here, very controlled, not controlled, like a controlling vibe. That's what I want to say. So I think they're kind of eager to do something here. They could come across very tactless, a bit ruthless even, okay, arrogant. Maybe that's always the way that they are, but it's because they really want this so bad. Look at this. Jeez, though. Yeah, I mean, they do have love here. But it may be clouding their judgment a little bit, okay? Because if they're not emotionally in a good place, and we'll check and see this, but if they're not emotionally in a good place and they're just trying to force something, trying to control something that maybe is not ready, I don't think it's going to go well. Maybe this is a person that feels like they were already cheated in a sense, but honestly, it was their decision. They did make the decision. I think this is a person that is heavily focused on you for some reason. I don't think that they made a lot of effort here in the past, or you've certainly not seen any effort from them in a very long time. And maybe they are kicking themselves because they feel like maybe they gave up too soon here. This person may have, I'm telling you, they would fight. Okay, maybe they would fight somebody here if that's what it took. This is crazy. I don't think they're afraid of conflict. I'm looking here. They do feel like they've been cheated out of something. I get that, but at the same token, I think this is kind of the way that they're coming across to you. But they love you. I mean, that's the thing. They feel like you are everything that they want, that you bring them total happiness, and maybe they feel like they gave that up for the wrong reasons, and it turned out not to even be true. I'm not really sure. Let's keep going. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. This person knows that they've been stuck in some really old karmic cycles here. There's been some kind of resistance here to change. Honestly, this fight, this aggressiveness is as much within them, okay, and the blame against them. It's almost like that is acting out, if that makes sense. You know how wounded people kind of act out? That's kind of what I'm getting here, but it is quite aggressive. It's almost like I want you, I need you to see my side of things. Okay, what does the collective need to know, Spirit, about this situation? Oh, snap. That is not the card you want to see. What does the collective need to know about this situation? The Six of Cups upright. Still in that deadlock position here. Yeah. This is really going to require you to, first of all, you're coming on this High Priestess energy, okay? Look at that, yeah. This person has a lot of growing to do. Honestly, they might be fresh out of this cycle with someone else here, okay? They could be feeling trapped in a sense. I do feel like there's definitely a sense of, I've been screwed over. I've been done wrong. I'm heartbroken. I do feel like somebody is acting out of that. Okay. And you know, so are you a rebound? You know, I can see that there's love here. Maybe they do realize that, but can they even devote to something like that right now? I'm seeing no. Okay. This may be you, if you go back into this situation. I feel like with the Six of Swords in reverse here, you could definitely be returning to some kind of trouble. You know, and maybe you're with somebody, or maybe you will be with somebody who's unable to really move along from what has happened here because they do need to heal. I know this is a really deep kind of soulmate connection here. Okay, so there might be a lot of sweetness. There might be a lot of nostalgia, familiarity, that kind of thing that may, you know, it may be appetizing for you. It may actually draw you in a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think you're going to really trust, because this is a deadlock position here. Okay, this is definitely a stalemate here. I definitely feel you're going to really tune in and tap into your intuition here. Maybe call upon a higher power here. Okay. Something in you, and I'm telling you, I feel it in my gut. Something in you is going to say that this is not the time. It's not the time. Maybe they're not ready. You know, maybe even the person is coming through actually so rash. Maybe you're seeing here that they're cold. They're empty. And I don't mean, yeah, I mean empty. You know, and from an emotional standpoint, it's due to an emotional loss here. This person needs to kind of, yeah, I think they need to heal. You don't want to be a rebound, okay, because something has happened, regardless of how they're feeling about it. You could feel very disappointed about it as well, but I don't see you taking a cup or offering a cup here. All right, I'm going to get some messages, just the hidden truth messages, and see what this person may wish to say. Let's see, Cancer, Pisces. I see some Libra here, Gemini. I think we have all the signs. We do. We pretty much have all the signs. Something about your intellect here may arouse another person. Maybe they're replaying some of your conversations or watching you. Maybe you have to talk to this person on a regular basis. I don't know. Look at this. You broke my heart. You know, it's interesting. You broke my heart. We saw here that there was some stalemate in place as well. I can see that this person was involved or may have chosen a different path for whatever reason. Maybe they feel like you didn't fight for them, or maybe this was you that did this, honestly. Maybe this was you that went in another direction as well. You didn't see my tears. Huh. Okay, this is going to seem a little bit erratic, but what I'm kind of feeling here, I'm wondering if you had a situation with someone and because of that they ended up choosing someone else. Maybe the other person was the rebound. Maybe the other person was like, you know, I have a child, or, you know, we can get together and be successful, and they're just seeing that was just not the case. I do feel there was infidelity here. So whether it was already like that or they made a rash decision to kind of move towards something else here based on a lie, that is what I feel, based on a lie. Because remember I said the person could have been waiting for you, waiting for their ships to come in with you. And maybe if you guys already had some kind of opposition or some problems in the relationship, maybe you just didn't move on it. You're just like, I'm not going back into that situation. So anyway, I'm actually analyzing a lot based on these two cards here because I do feel like this is what the person is feeling like. For whoever this applies to, it's obviously not going to fit everyone's story here. I feel like whatever they got into was really rough on them, though. I can definitely say that, and I think it was a poor decision on their part. That's also a reason why we should always do healing work before we jump into something else so that we can see things clearly, right? I hide my feelings. Yeah, we saw that in the Emperor energy. They might have a position of power, a position of authority here, but they definitely try to keep that very straight, stone cold face in a sense. Yeah, I don't know what comes next. I do think they have successfully ended whatever this other, I feel so drawn to you, yeah, whatever this other situation was, whatever this relationship was. Again, I'm going to go back to you broke my heart and you didn't see my tears, though. I feel like somebody could be watching you or thinking about your conversations here, but hiding that from you. I think with you broke my heart not you didn't see my tears. I'm going to go back to the cards I saw down here where somebody is just being kind of forceful and rash. I do feel like this person just jumping into something else. They have not had any time to really heal. There may be a lot of finger pointing or blaming that's kind of, you know, going outward. They're projecting outward without actually taking accountability or seeing their part in this situation. I think you might be dealing with somebody here who's pretty emotionally immature. They miss being with you. I think it drives them crazy that you're coming out, especially in Queen of Wands energy, just very attractive, that they feel like there's some kind of competition for you. Meanwhile, they feel, and this happens very often, by the way, when we leave a situation, we have a broken heart, we still have all of this stuff that needs to heal. We jump into, of course, we attract in, right? Same kind of situation, oftentimes worse than that, right? And we just continue in this vicious cycle here. All right. And now they're seeing you. Something may be happening with you as well, too, where they can see you, where they can hear you, something like this. It makes them miss you more. And it also makes them think about you perhaps being with someone else, although they've done it. Again, I'm going to go back to emotional immaturity because I do think this is a person that hasn't quite taken accountability for their own actions and their own decisions. So we can often say, well, everybody just shits on me and they're just terrible and blah, blah, blah. But how are we attracting those people in? That may very well be the case, but we're attracting them in some way, shape, or form. What can we do to make sure that we love ourselves enough, we respect ourselves enough, we value ourselves enough to not allow those kind of situations to come in our life, or if they do happen to slide in, to cut them off quickly, right? Before the damage is done. I think this person needs to learn this. All right, let me close out. Spirit, do you have any other advice here? Any other words here for the collective, please, regarding this situation? You could be dealing with a water sign. Didn't I say what's going on with the water here? Or maybe you're a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Wow. Okay. So I don't know what that is about. Maybe somebody's trying to, I said up here, somebody could be trying to kind of get it together a little bit more. Maybe that's what is happening here, especially if they can watch you or see you in some way. Maybe they see you at work. Maybe they see you around town. I don't know. But you could also have something else that could be coming in for you. I did see competition, so maybe something else could be coming through as well. Look, pregnancy. So a couple things here. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could want to get you pregnant, okay? if that can happen, right? Or they may also, this could also be this other situation, I'm telling you. I feel like somebody went and made a decision to move on another situation, or to get, maybe if there's a partnership here in another situation based on thinking that a child was theirs. So for some of you guys, that will be the case, and I think you might know if that is the case. Look at this. It's not the right time. So we have patience, and then we have it's not the right time. So I guess the right time is in the next 3 to 4 months. Maybe everything will be a little bit clearer at that time, especially if there's a pregnancy involved. Maybe somebody suspects that, or they know that, or there's rumors about what's going on. Maybe they've ended this thing, but maybe that will clear some stuff up as well. It does say give it time, everything in divine time, and let things flow. All right, collective. So it definitely looks like you should just continue kind of living your life and letting this in the background, if this is your story, just kind of work itself out. You may not even be interested in this if you know who this is. Yeah. Regardless if you are or not, though, you got to continue moving forward with your life, right? Doing things that make you happy, make you feel good inside, okay? Yeah, I think this will end up coming to some kind of conclusion here. They'll be back, which will probably end up with somebody trying to come back to you, just as the cards have actually told us, okay? All right. I see here that you're highly intuitive. Just be sure that you're tapping into that, okay? A lot of valuable information is probably going to be coming through regarding this situation. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. I will see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.